Arnold. Do you wanna change the game? Hey, it's the quest, boys, and rap will never be the same. No, it won't. Hey, Willie man.
I watched the first episode of 13 Reasons Why, by the way. I really like it. I think it's so interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to binge it. I think it's gonna be one of those shows that I'm going to have to binge. Usually I like wait a little bit for each episode, but I'm gonna have to binge this because it sounds interesting. Yeah, anyway, the party is at 7, like I mentioned. It's like 5 or 6 or something, but because I don't really want to catch a taxi or catch the bus tonight, I just asked for a lift, but in order to get a lift I have to get there earlier, so I've just gotten ready. I'm just going for like a normal black top. I don't know if it's see-through or not, but I just wore like a black singlet underneath and some jeans and my boots. What else am I going to, what else was I gonna update you guys on? Oh right, writing. No, none today. Yeah, I'm ready. I don't know if I should wear my glasses or not. I know that I can't see without my glasses, but I also don't like wearing them in social gatherings. I guess that says a lot about me, but yeah, I think I put a little too much eyeliner on, but that's okay.
Hey Willie man, I think it's time for change. Hey lackey, show my these other cats lame.
I'm always really hungry after I've been drinking, so I'm gonna make myself some food now. I have tea, and I'm so excited to watch 13 Reasons Why, because I'm actually into it. I don't know if I've mentioned it earlier in the vlog, but I watched the first episode and I like it. Actually feeling really motivated this morning, and I actually wrote 300 words while also listening and watching to the NaNoWriMo YouTube page and following along with their previous write-ins that they've done for, like, I think they've already done 2. I love virtual write-ins because I think I'm one of those people that tend to write in bursts. I get really weird whenever I have to go clothes shopping. I don't know why. But anyway, I did that, and it's like 6 or 7 or something o'clock at night today. I actually want to write a little bit more. I want to at least reach 600 words because the excerpt that I am actually writing, I want to count towards not only my NaNoWriMo project but also my my writing exercise for the week for my class, because the topic of this week was vague enough that I could kind of combine the two, which was really nice. So it's basically an argument scene that I want to happen in my story, and yeah, it's exciting. I've never written something out of order before, but I do actually want to write this argument scene because it won't be the end of the novel, but I think it will be kind of towards the end, so maybe like the climax or something like that. is the first time that I've actually spoken in front of the camera today, but I had a really nice day today with my friend. I hadn't seen her in a few weeks because we've both just been so busy. She has full-time work and all that stuff. And so while I was out, I decided to treat myself to some books because I got a message from my bookstore, the bookstore that I go to, saying that the book that I ordered has come in, and that book is actually a new release that came out at the start of the year, and it is The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I'm so excited to read this because it is historical fiction fantasy, I think. Now, I read a lot of historical fiction, as you all know, but I never read historical fiction that has a fantasy element on it. It's not a retelling, but it's sort of inspired by the Russian folklore of Jack Frost, I think. So I'm really excited because the weather outside is getting colder, and I think this might be a great read. The other book that I got for myself is one that I'm going to read straight away. Actually, I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to read first. Basically, I got the second book to The Darker Shade of Magic, which is A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. So basically, I wrote the argument scene, and I don't know, it didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but at the same time, I don't know how I would have wanted it to come out. Does that make sense? And I think it's because this is my first time writing out of order. I don't know why my voice is all shaky and croaky, but this is my first time writing out of order. And so because this argument scene happens later on in the book, and I haven't really written too much of the beginning, I don't really have a sense of the character, one of the characters in this argument yet. So one of the characters in this argument is a male character named Kevin, and I've sort of done like basic outline on him as a character. I know who I want him to be in the story and everything like that, but I haven't really discovered who he really is as a character. Does that make sense? And so going into this argument, I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted him to react, because the whole argument, he's not really in the wrong. Well, in my opinion, he's not really in the wrong, and so I want him to be angry, but the way I wrote the anger in him is a little different to what I thought it would be like. Did work on some dialogue today. This is the first time I actually was productive on the train. I've had a really slightly crappy day when it comes to like me physically. For some reason, whenever I have my eczema flare-ups, my mood goes really down, and since the past few years, the flare-ups have gotten worse and they've crept up to my scalp. Not only my scalp, but also around my face and around my ears. And the scalp one tend to sting, and I know why they tend to sting because I scratch them in my sleep without knowing, so that's why I have to always cut my nails. But the ones around my ears and around my face actually just hurt. Like they don't itch or anything, they just sting and they hurt. and I've gotten advice to use the whatever the medical like treatment thing on them, and they work, but then as soon as I get out of the shower, they come back within like 30 minutes or so.
Give me information. Information. Give me long distance. Long distance. Give me heaven.